Hey everybody, HorrorFanatic78 here. I'm back with another video, and movie I'm going to be taking a look at today is kind of an underrated movie from and it's an underrated slasher from the 90s. It's from 1998, and it's a movie that was basically riding on the coattails of the Scream series. Scream 1 and 2 were huge hits. And so, of course, studios they wanted that. You know, they wanted one of those because they were the Scream movies were very cheap to produce and made huge tons of money. So that's the way studios are. So this is one of them. This is actually pretty good. So and that is Urban Legend. Love Urban Legend. Um, I was hooked when I heard what the story was, which is this kid's about a serial killer stalking kids on campus, on a college campus. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I'm with that. And then the fact that the serial killer uses urban legends for the basis for their murders, that sold me right there. I was like, okay, I'm sold because I like urban legends. I find them very fascinating. So yeah, I had to see this movie. It begins with a girl coming back to the campus. She's happy. It's a dark, stormy night though. She runs out of gas. She stops at a really small, out of the way gas station. Um, with a creepy attendant working there, played by Brad Dourif, by the way, in a really good cameo. And he is a bit creepy, but he's okay. He's got a stutter, a limp, all that. So, um, he tells her that something's wrong with her card, her credit card. She has to come in and talk to the company. Of course, there's no one on the phone. She thinks he's gonna kill her. She gets away. She gets back in her car, drives off, and then he, of course, runs after her, yelling that there's someone in the back seat. And so, yeah, that's based on that urban legend. She gets killed. So, and then at that point, the movie shifts its focus over to Natalie. Right here, that's her. She's the main character, and that's who we follow throughout the rest of the movie at that point, and all her friends. And then the killer starts targeting her and them. And each time another killing happens, she's got more of a connection to it, and it becomes apparent suddenly that the killer's really going through all of them to get to her, and they're trying to frame her for the murders too. So yeah, pretty interesting. I won't ruin anything else because it is a really good mystery. Although I will admit the ending, was a little weak when we finally get to hear why the killer is doing what they're doing and all that. It's like, oh, okay, I've heard this a lot before. But it's still a pretty good movie. Very good movie, and it's worth watching. So, especially if you're into urban legends, very, very, very much worth watching. It's got, like I said, it's got the someone's in the back seat urban legend. It's got aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights urban legend. It's got the pop rocks and soda urban legend. It's got some good stuff in here and some great cameos from horror movie stars. I mentioned Brad Dourif, of course. It's Child's Play. He plays Chucky. um, Robert Englund is in the movie. He plays a professor who's teaching a course on urban legends. He's Freddy Krueger, so that's pretty cool. And Danielle Harris is in the movie. She plays a college student. She's a goth chick, which is really fun. And I won't say what happens to her character, but it involves the "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light?" Uh, story. So there you go. Uh, yeah, like I said, this movie was really good. It was interesting. It was, the characters are, they're pretty good. They're as well defined as in any other horror movie, but they're interesting and likable. The kills are pretty well done. It's not an overly violent or graphic movie. It's violent, but it's not too bad. It is a slasher movie, but it is more of a mystery thriller type thing, and that works. I mean, I knew who the killer was before I saw the film, so some of the mystery was taken out of it for me, but I still enjoyed it. So, you know, anyway, so yeah, I would pick this up. It's a very very cheap right now. I bought it for like $7 last Halloween. So, you know, you can probably find them for around that price. And the movie was pretty successful. It wasn't a huge success. It wasn't Scream level success, but it was successful enough to spawn 2 sequels. And I've seen Urban Legend 2, which was Urban Legend's Final Cut, and that took place at a film school. So that I liked. I liked that. I had to see that, you know, but I didn't care for it as much as I was hoping, and that ending was really bad. So it was a good movie. I don't think I have it anymore. I think I sold it. You know, I kind of regret that. I wish I had it, but whatever. And then of course there's Urban Legend 3 Bloody Mary, and I haven't seen that one. I saw a trailer and it looked alright, but I'm not gonna watch it. You know, I'm not gonna go out and buy it. I mean, if it's on cable someday, I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna knock myself out to get it. So, but anyway, but this is a good movie. I would definitely give it a try. Not bad. So, all right. Well, that's it for me. Horror Fanatic 78. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.